Scale model, I'm going to walk down and see the actual boat and the aqueduct. Now think about this. This is a wooden aqueduct. It holds water, and the canal boat goes through it. And it goes through it today. It'll be carrying people this weekend. It'll go through that, and the aqueduct holds all the water. As the boat goes through it, it displaces the water. Now I want to get this on here so this is what I'm going to walk down and look at it and walk underneath it and look up at it. But this actually holds water. Now the fellow sitting over here actually built this with his own hands. What's your name? Paul. I'm not going to ask you a real question, but you tell me about building that and come over here and show it to me as you're talking about it. So you built this yourself. This is amazing.
Well, I have a canal boat.
Oh, you own a canal boat?
I built a canal boat.
Okay.
So I studied canal boats based on archaeological digs of canal boats and photographs. And I've made 3 models at this scale.
And this one, I notice on the words here, this one's incomplete to show the different.
My models are in various stages of construction so that you can see how things are built. You know,
look at my finger pointing. See where it's here, and then see where it's here.
Yeah,
see, it's really got this roof on it when I go look at it, right?
Right.
But here you can see how it was built.
Yeah. Engineers like to see construction. I don't know, a lot of people have even looked at this structure, walked down, gone through it, and still didn't understand what it was for or why it was built.
Well, let me say what I think it's for, and then you correct me.
Okay.
This was to transport goods, people, whatever, from one point to another point, and they built the canal. They actually dug the canal out and built this across this big open area so the boat could go from point A down the canal through this aqueduct is what amazes me, because that's going to be full of water when we look down there and see it. And then it goes away. Now you tell me what I missed when I said all that stuff.
Well, that's the key word. It's an aqueduct. Why did they need an aqueduct? The water would literally just dump into the creek here if there wasn't a bridge to carry the boat across the creek. So an aqueduct is a bridge that carries water, and the canal boat would go over the creek about 8 feet above the creek.
Okay. Now when I get down there, I'll be down there in about 10 minutes. When I get down there, this is full of water right now, right?
Yes.
Okay. I'm showing my hand where I'm pointing. This is full of water. And then, what was your name again?
Paul.
Paul mentioned that when this boat, you tell me instead of me repeating, when the boat goes in, it displaces the water.
Yeah, that's one of the engineering things they ask. The structure is carrying a full load all the time. That water...
The aqueduct, the structure, it carries a full load all the time.
Full load of water all the time. That's a heavy load. And they say, does it weigh more or does it weigh less when a boat goes through?
Okay.
Well, the answer is when a boat goes through, it displaces the water. It shoots out these little flumes on each side.
Show me. I'm going to get in where your finger shows me where they're coming out.
That's where the water...
Okay, I see it.
The water will be shooting out of there.
Okay.
So the structure weighs the same when the boat is in it as it does all the time.
Is there going to be a boat on it today?
Yeah, probably not.
Okay, I won't be able to catch. I wish I would have been able to catch the boat. All right, I'm going to run down there and do the video of the real thing. Yeah. Start here and walk along the canal and go look for that boat, that one I was showing you, the scale model. And then find that aqueduct. I'm really anxious to see the aqueduct. It's an old building. Now the town right now, the fellow that I interviewed, he told me, like, well, one of them over there said there's like 200 people that actually live in the town anymore. So it's not like there's a lot of people here from back in the day.
Yeah, we'll take it. Oh yeah, 20,000. Okay, 20,000, Bert. I know she was asking for it. Okay, Bert said 15.
Walking along the canal. Those of you that are really interested, just Google Metamora Canal, because it ran until it had to compete with the railroads. You know, the thing about the canal, anybody could own their own boat and go through the locks and have a business, but once the railroads came in, you obviously could not own your own train. So that pretty much put out all the entrepreneurs, all the individual boat owners. Yeah, this was a town at one time. Look at these buildings. I'm in Metamora. Alright, just walking along here. This must be where the boat pulls up for people to get on and off. Oh, so look at here. The Belgium horses appreciate your support. So these boats, if I am lucky enough to see one, I don't know how far up the canal it is, are obviously pulled by Belgium horses. It's so cool. I'm still walking. I don't know how far I have to walk to find that viaduct. But he told me it wasn't too far. So I guess you talk to a country guy, too far is probably 2 or 3 miles. A city guy, too far might be 1 or 2 blocks. So no telling how far I have to walk to find that viaduct. But finding the viaduct would really be worth finding. Look at all these trees leaning out over the grass. Hey, I always like wildlife. Let's see how close I can get to them before they see me. Oh, look at here. Look at here. No boats, but horses. All right. So these are Belgium horses. Oh, there comes the boat. All right. This is going to be perfect, 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 perfect. Perfect, perfect. Now you understand they're pulling upstream, which is obvious. So, oh, this is going to be so cool. I tell you what, I've been pretty fortunate to get some pretty cool videos. All right. Let's go up here and watch the horses a minute. This is going to be so cool. I always tell you guys that watch my videos that this is for me when I'm finally old and want to just quit. I can look at all my videos. Hey! Hey, you guys, everybody wait for me. Hey, there, look at the ducks. Look at the ducks. She sees all the ducks. Look at the ducks. Wow. Hey, thanks, guy. Isn't that cool? The Civil War, they started building railroads like crazy during the era of the Civil War, and that's what ended this, really. So you can imagine how old this is. And that's actually the kind of boats they were. That's it right there. See the aqueduct. This guy was so impressed with the aqueduct that I've got to see it in person. Remember the scale model? He built all that. He's very knowledgeable. I'm gonna like this video as well as any video I've made, especially for me when I'm sitting back in the recliner, you know, looking on a big TV and looking at all this stuff. All right, we'll get there in a minute. Let's watch these ducks scatter. They might not, but I'd rather see them in motion. Maybe not. Watch this aqueduct. This is a wooden aqueduct that holds water. And the man that, I keep forgetting his name, Paul, I hope it's Paul. He said when the boat goes through, it displaces the water. So the water just goes out on the little chutes he showed us in the scale model. But I'm going to walk down these steps and get underneath it and look at it. This is so cool. I guess I get excited over different things than normal people. Then I've never been accused of being normal. Look at this. This is engineered way back, way before the Civil War. Way a long time ago. Look at that. Now, I'm going to walk down these steps and get underneath it. Well, I guess I'm not walking down the steps. I'm just going to walk down the bank here. Now see where the water's coming out? When the boat goes into the aqueduct, then more water comes out, or displaces its weight. So basically the same weight is in that wooden aqueduct. Look at that. Okay, I'm going to try to get a good picture of how it's built. And think about this when you're looking at this. This is wood. It's wood. It's just very, very old. I'll walk around the other side. Get sand in all my shoes. Don't you love that sound? Man, on a hot day, you could just get under that water, I guess. Take a shower. Wash all the duck shit off of you. Look at that. Now over there, we'll get over there too, but that's the railroad track over next to it over there. So we'll walk over towards the railroad track. Back up the hill. And I'm going to go over there to the other side and see the railroad track. What made me think I could get to the other side? What was I thinking? That'd be a long walk. Now, okay, so much for getting to the other side. Let's walk on this wooden walkway. I love the sound of that water. Wow, I said it was all wood, no metal. Where did this metal come from? I guess I misunderstood him. There's a little metal in here. All right. Let's head back to where the boat is. We'll get a couple more pictures of the boat. This is underneath the aqueduct. I mean, inside the aqueduct. So obviously only one boat would pass at a time through here. I have a feeling most of the canal boats are probably built pretty much alike, but maybe not.